Denny's house by the lake was a place of eerie beauty. The old structure stood much like Denny, tired yet enduring, a living relic of the past. He had lived there alone for years, his only companion the lake he loved so dearly. Each morning, he took his small boat out, gliding over the still waters, until one fateful day, when the only thing that returned was his lifeless body, drifting silently on the water. No one knew what had happened, but the whispers began almost immediately. Locals claimed to see Denny's haunting figure peering from the house's windows, his eyes following their every move. Despite these tales, no one dared to venture close, until a curious hiker named Riley found himself drawn to the decaying house by an inexplicable urge. On a cool, crisp morning, Riley found the front door open. A sense of unease gnawed at him, but curiosity won over caution. He stepped inside, the air thick with the scent of mold and decay. The door creaked shut behind him, but when he turned to leave, it had vanished, replaced by an unbroken wall. Panic surged through Riley, and he bolted towards the stairs. Descending towards him was a figure, illuminated by the light filtering through cracked windows. It was Denny, his face pale and eyes lifeless, yet locked onto Riley's. Paralyzed by fear, Riley stumbled back, his mind screaming to flee. He dashed down an open hallway, each step echoing his terror. Halfway through, he skidded to a halt. Before him stood another ghostly figure, its features twisted with a mischievous expression. Riley's heart hammered in his chest as he turned and sprinted into a nearby bathroom. Desperately searching for an escape, he caught a glimpse of the mirror. A reflection stared back, but it was not his own. Riley's screams echoed in the confined space as he fled the bathroom, running blindly into the kitchen. He collided with the counter, knocking over a rusty kettle that clattered to the floor. As he straightened, he saw a face peering at him from outside the window. It was a skeletal figure of Denny again, his face decomposed and grimy. Terror-stricken, Riley spun around to find Denny standing before him, his eyes boring into Riley's soul. Mustering all his strength, Riley pushed past the apparition and burst through a door that had miraculously appeared. He ran, his lungs burning and legs numb, until he collapsed in exhaustion. He looked back, the house a distant silhouette against the morning fog. Relief washed over him, though the terror still clung to his mind like a persistent shadow. That night, as he lay in his bed, Riley's thoughts wandered back to the house. In the depths of his mind, a pair of glowing eyes watched from the window, and he knew the horrors of the lake house were far from over.